Hello all. So the title of today's episode it's called What's in My Road Case? So this is my road case. It keeps all my keyboard gear portable. Got my name stenciled onto the top. And it's, 8-10 inches deep, 16 or so inches wide, 16 or so inches long. And let's take a look. So here is most of my road gear that I need to have with me anytime I do a gig where I'm playing through MainStage or anything like it. First things first, MacBook Pro. Can't do a gig without it. USB-C for charging. Charger cable. Gotta have a power strip every gig you go to. Don't show up without one. Don't assume that your director is going to have all the things that you need. So always have a power strip labeled with your name on it. Lots of cables in my road case, as you can see, but I have to have a USB hub with me because of the lack of USB ports on my MacBook. So I keep this hub with me, along with this USB-C cable that connects it to my MacBook. This is a 1/8 inch to 1/8 inch audio cable. If there's ever a scenario where I have to play out of the headphone port on my MacBook, not ideal, but you got to be prepared. And then in that eventuality, I also keep a converter, 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch, which I would only use in that specific circumstance. Once again, not ideal, but sometimes you got to. MIDI. USB-C, I use this. This is just this is USB regular. This is like a printer cable. I use this to go from my Line 6 pedal board to the hub. This, same thing, but it's fancy and red. Goes from my interface to the hub. Power for my interface. This is just an extra USB-C cable I have for just in case. This is my pedal board. I use it to switch patches and whatnot. This is an also properly labeled thing that I carry around with me. It's a Stanley. I never show up to a gig without this, for the reason that it's almost inevitable that if you show up at a gig without a Stanley, they're going to have run out. Or that you'll get one, but the bulb is burned out, and there's not another one to be found. So I don't mess around with that. I just got this one. It's actually rechargeable via this little micro USB or mini USB. So that's what I use. I don't mess around with trying to use whatever they got. It's not worth it. And then I have this. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Open up this little case here. That was not a complete failure. So this is my Korg Nano Control 2. I keep it in this little case. Fits it very nicely. And then finally, in this little compartment that I cut out of the foam is my Focusrite 6i6 Scarlett 2nd generation. So I got all this foam. This case, I bought it from just somebody off of Craigslist who's trying to get rid of these cases. I bought the foam at a fabric store and glued it in with shoe goo. I just bought these big thick pieces and cut them to what I thought would be the right thing. I've had to kind of reconfigure it a little bit over the years. But that's it. Also, when I got this case, the company that I bought it was trying to get rid of it had their logo and had painted it on, and I just used some goof off. I just kind of poured some goof off on here, let it sit, and then I think I steel wooled it off. So that's it. That's my... Oh, you gotta have an eraser. Gotta have an eraser for those theater gigs. You gotta erase your book at the end. Sometimes I actually carry a box of sharpened pencils in here too. I'm not sure what happened to that. But this concludes our episode of What's in My Road Case. Hope you enjoyed.